Good morning, this is Sharon from Everything Beautiful. Today I will be refreshing or updating my furnitures, and so I would like to take you along. Now this is a nightstand in my guest room, and it was light color, very light, if I'm not lying, maybe cream, and I painted it in this color, and I've used Spanish brown paint. That's the Berger brand to do it. Now, back when we were growing up, and your dark furnitures look a little bit worn, and you want to refresh them, my mom and people in the community would give them to the cabinet maker, and they would spray them and charge them a fee, and they would come home with them and they would look fresh and nice again in the home. My sister had an unfortunate situation where she gave a cabinet maker her dining table over 20 years ago to spray it, just to refresh it, and to update it, and until today she hasn't gotten back her dining table. So for me personally, being an interior decorator slash designer, I love to do my thing. I love to save money, but I also like to make things a little bit more beautiful. And so today I've already painted it with the Spanish brown paint, as I said, but they're looking a little bit dull. And so today I'm just going to add some varnish to it. So all you need is a tin of varnish and a paintbrush. What you do first is just clean it. Okay, so you can use a damp cloth to clean it and ensure that it is dry. And after that, you just apply the varnish to it, and it will just add some sheen to it, and let it look new again. So that's what I'll be doing today. So I will be applying the varnish now, and this is the before. I don't know if you'll be able to see the after because it's really not looking old, but for me it's a little bit dull, but I'll let you see while I'm doing it. So my varnish is not in a tin, it's actually in a jar. So I've poured some on the surface and I'm just going to be spreading it. Okay, just spreading it on the surface. Okay, and I can see the change already. Also, if you have your furniture and it's really looking like all very old, has a lot of scratches and so forth, what you can do is buy the stain by the quart. Now you can just go to the hardware store and purchase the stain retail, or you can also just buy a quart of stain, okay, that the cabinet makers use. Okay, so you don't have to have your furnitures looking old and worn in your place, and wondering what to do. Do I need a new piece of furniture? No, I have these a long time, and if you know my age, you will know that I have them a very long time. But the thing is that I want them to look a little bit fresher in my space. And of course, this is a channel where we make everything a little bit more beautiful. So I can see the change already. So I'm just spreading the paint on the varnish on it. Okay, but if yours is really looking bad with a lot of scratches, some of you have children, as I said, what you can do is to buy the Spanish brown paint. Any brand, wherever you are in the world, paint your furniture, allow it to dry properly, and whenever you want to, you can just add some varnish to it to give it a little bit more sheen. Now I would advise you to ensure that you have a clean brush, very clean brush, and also when you're applying the varnish or the paint, you just go in one direction. You can't be crisscrossing. You don't want to have all those brush strokes whenever you're finished, so you just go in one direction, just like that, and just like that, and just spread it all over, and So I'm going to finish this, and when I am through with it, I will show you what it's looking like. Also, I'm actually doing 2 more pieces today, so I will let you see what they're looking like. Also, hope you'll be able to see the difference. For me, I see the difference. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but it really does look fresher, does look brighter, and that's the look I'm going for. So this is it, a few minutes later, and I'm certain you can see the difference. Okay, so I hope you'll be inspired to update your furnitures at home by just using paint or stain or varnish. Okay, and the varnish and the stain is mostly for the dark furniture. So if you have black furniture, or if you have brown furniture or light brown furniture, the varnish is good for that. But I am pleased with it, and I hope you see the difference. Here is another piece that that I did before now. So this chair was for my dad, and my dad died 2019, and I decided I want to have this chair, because it was his favorite chair to sit in. Now it was looking worn and tattered, really in bad condition. It was shaking, it was looking old, and all I did was clean it and add some varnish. And look at it. You can't even tell that it's not brand new. So another thing to inspire you. So here is another table, a little round table that I've painted for quite a while also, and it's a different shade, brown. I don't remember which one was used on this, or if it was because the table was in pink before, why it looks like this. It has the shade. It's not really dark brown. So as I said, it was painted for quite a while. So what I'm going to be doing just now, I'm going to be adding the stain to it. So this is the before, and I'll let you see the after as soon as I'm finished with it. So here is the after. So as you can see, it has the sheen on it and it looks brighter, and that's the look that I'm going for. So as I said before, I hope you'll be inspired to try and make your furniture look a little bit more beautiful by adding stain or varnish or just a tint of paint. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. So I also did my coffee table. Now this was what really inspired me this morning to get up and say I'm going to refresh this coffee table this morning, because it was really looking dull. I'm sitting in front of it a lot of times. It has a lot of spots on it that was looking dull. I have it for over 30 years, and so um, it wouldn't be wise to paint this because it's actually an antique, and it came from a very high-end furniture store that was in Jamaica back then. So I just used the varnish to brighten it, and I hope you like it. And as I said before, I hope you'll be inspired. Thank you for watching.